This southeastern US state is rich in history. The dark side of its history is it was once the capital of the slave trade. It was also the battleground during the American Civil War. From the bright side, this is a place with many historic landmarks to explore. It's known for its humidity, Monkey Island, and outstanding southern cuisine. This picturesque part of America even has its own dance. Today, I'm in Charleston, South Carolina. It's all about American food history, so where better to go than Charleston, South Carolina? Local resident KJ gives me an insight into the African-American influence on Southern food and culture here.
Everything is Gullah Geechee. The language, the cuisine, the traditions, the norm, we are all one people, which then set up America to become what it is.
Wow, just amazing.
Then I meet with Tara, who is a local foodie with an impressive Instagram following. She's going to give me a quick lesson into why Charleston has so many amazing food options.
Everyone is so good, so if you're not good, you're not going to last. Your restaurant won't survive in Charleston. Okay. So they're all just, everyone is just upping their game, and it's just getting better and better.
Then it's time for a burger and some local craft beer with another foodie, Jai.
How's it going?
Good to see you.
Good to meet you.
When it comes to food and American history, you can't go past the humble cheeseburger.
The Cowboy is definitely, it's a really, really unique burger because the colossal size onion ring on there. We use a beer batter for the onion ring fry, grilled jalapeños, and then our house smoked barbecue sauce.
And I also visit Destiny's Community Cafe to learn some of Charleston's Gullah Geechee history.
What our people did when they came by passageway through the ships, they were able to smuggle the rice and the different seeds in their hair because they already knew that it was a value.
Regina shows me how to make a Nigerian dish that's been passed down through 9 generations.
The green bell peppers pretty much go in almost all of our dishes.
For real? But basically we got all these ideas from you guys.
Yeah.
And you must be KJ.
Yeah, man. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Yeah. Thank you, man.
Welcome to Charleston, man.
I'm loving it. It's pretty hot here.
It's very hot all the time.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God, it's great.
I don't know if it compares to Australia, but it's
well,
hot.
I guess hot in Australia too. I mean, there's different parts of Australia,
Yeah.
but I love the place. It's kind of like got a real rich heritage here, right?
Yeah, very rich heritage. I mean, this is one of the birthplaces of America, you can say, especially as it relates to what we know as black culture or black America.
Yeah.
So it's said that about 40% of all enslaved Africans were brought through Charleston on Gadsden's Wharf. It's pretty widespread knowledge, right? You know, we have a bunch of people from England who came to this new world. Then they got here and they were like, we don't really know what we're doing here, And so the west coast of Africa, which is known as the Rice Coast, was central in the development of America. And people ask, what do you mean by that?
Yeah.
Well, when we had our 13 colonies, Charleston was the richest city in the colonies. It was like 3rd or 4th largest city.
Wow.
But it made the most money, and that was because of rice.
Okay. Which came from the west coast of Africa.
Correct. So the skills and knowledge of my ancestors, I identify as a Gullah Geechee person.
Yeah.
So we are the direct descendants of those West Africans that were enslaved and brought over here. Everything is Gullah Geechee. The language, the cuisine, the dialect, the traditions, the norm, we are all one people. That's why we don't write Gullah Geechee with a hyphen or a slash. It's all, it's 2 words, but we're one people.
Okay, love it.
Our ancestors, though, were brought over here because of their skill on cultivation of rice, their knowledge of wetlands and marshlands and things of that nature.
Yeah.
And so that knowledge helped propel Charleston to become the wealthiest city, which then set up America to become what it is.
Wow. Yeah. Just amazing.
There's a writer who I really admire. Her name is Adrienne Marie Brown.
Okay.
And I'm paraphrasing all of her work, right?
Okay.
But what she basically says is in order for change to last, it needs to be a pleasurable experience.
Right.
So our call to action is very simple. Go support someone who's black and in the food space every Friday. It's like Taco Tuesdays.
Okay.
Right, but for black people food.
So today's episode's all about history of food in America. So we want to kind of get to the grassroots of American, Black American food as well. Where do you recommend I kind of go and try?
I think you should go to North Charleston.
Okay.
Right? That's my stomping ground.
Okay, great.
You should go see Regina. She has a place called Destiny Cafe.
Yep.
You 100% need to eat there. Not just for the food, but her story.
Okay.
It's great. But then you can't leave Charleston without getting some ice cream.
Okay.
Right? You got to go get some ice cream.
It's hot, right?
It's very hot. Off Track has great ice cream, and they source a lot of their products locally.
Okay, great.
You know, so if there's such a thing as farm to table ice cream, they're kind of that.
Yep.
And then last but not least, you know, you want some American experience, you got to get a burger.
Okay.
Sesame Burger, good place to go. Try it out.
Okay, sounds great.
Yeah.
You've been amazing, and I wish you well with everything. I've got some eating to do.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
All right, man. Be well.
In the heart of downtown Charleston is Off Track Ice Cream, serving vegan and traditional recipes. I'm keen to try some of their unique and interesting flavours.
Ice cream traditionally made in America is artificial emulsifiers, thickeners, stabilizers, and we kind of take it all the way back to the roots. And when we add that flavor, whether it's local organic strawberries or local chocolate, like the flavor, it's just so profound because it's not being hidden by things that it shouldn't be, that we think shouldn't be in the ice cream.
Mark and I were living in New York at the time, and we started making ice cream at home just for a fun hobby. So that's how it started, and it kind of blew up from there. We came down here looking for commercial real estate, and we found this space that we're in today. The renovations took us about 6 months to complete, so it was a big project, but once we were able to open, it was really exciting.
Hello, Tara. Good to see you.
Hi, so nice to see you.
Well, it's so nice to see you, and what great circumstances we're actually meeting under. Ice cream.
Of course.
So the food scene in Charleston is kind of booming, right?
Oh, it really is. It's incredible.
So where are you from originally?
I'm originally from New Jersey, but I moved down to Charleston a little over 4 years ago.
Okay.
I graduated from college, and about 3 days later, I packed up and came down here.
Okay.
I've been coming here on vacation for a few years, and I just loved it so much. And the people were so nice, and the food was so good. And from right outside of New York City, and I didn't want to do the city thing, so I came
This
down
is
here.
so different. I mean,
really is.
everything's a different pace, right?
It really is, and I like it a lot better. So it was originally Charlestown, I think.
Oh, okay.
Don't quote me on that.
The town belonged to Charles.
Yes, I think
Probably
it
a
was something King Charles,
Okay,
something like that.
So this is all about American history and American food. You can't go wrong with an ice cream. Americans have taken ice cream to a whole new level. Didn't invent it, but they certainly have invented the sundaes and everything else that goes along with it. So what a great time to be had here.
And if you walk around down here, I mean, every building is hundreds of years old, and they all have such great stories and history. And
Yeah. So where does all the produce come from?
I think a lot of the produce comes from, the towns surrounding. So Charleston is a peninsula.
Yeah.
So we're a tiny piece of land, surrounded on 3 sides by water.
Yeah.
So, you're not going to get any of your produce on the peninsula, but there is tons of farms, in Hollywood, South Carolina, and Somerville, and in the surrounding areas that are just absolutely beautiful. And John's Island tomatoes are the best tomatoes in the entire world,
Is that
and they're
really?
well known, and they're just incredible. So you can get some really great local produce here.
The summers here are brutal though, right?
Oh my gosh, the humidity, I'm sure you'll experience that this week, but the humidity here is crazy. It gets so hot, but I think it's worth it. To me, I'll take 2 months of some really hot temperatures for a mile the rest of the year.
Yeah. Being an Instagrammer, can we call you that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Food influencer.
Yeah.
Really, I mean, you probably have the biggest Instagram in Charleston. That's why we wanted to talk to you about it.
Yeah, definitely.
And just get an idea of what's going on with food here. I mean, is it kind of like coming from New Jersey and New York? You've seen it all up there, right?
Yeah.
How does it compare to a big city like that?
Charleston, it is a small city with some of the best food in the entire world. I mean, I think the food in Charleston is so good, and everyone is so good. So if you're not good, you're not going to last. Your restaurant won't survive in Charleston.
Okay.
So they're all just, everyone is just upping their game, and it's just getting better and better and more creative and more inventive, and using those local ingredients, and digging deep into the history of Charleston.
Yeah.
I'm going to be using our salted chocolate covered pretzel ice cream to make a milkshake. And then I'm also going to be making our cheat day sundae. It's a vegan sundae. So it has a vegan house-made snickerdoodle cookie on the bottom, vegan vanilla bean ice cream, vegan house-made caramel, vegan whipped cream, and sprinkles. So mouthful, but that's what I'm going to be making.
Here we go. This is what we came for.
Yum, my favorite.
Wow, so we've
Okay.
got like a sundae and an ice cream.
So we have the vegan cheat day sundae here.
What?
And this
Vegan?
is completely vegan.
Wow.
So everything in here, there's a vegan snickerdoodle cookie on the bottom.
What?
There's vegan ice cream in here.
Okay.
Vegan caramel sauce and vegan whipped cream.
I love that.
I mean, you would never know this was fully vegan.
Oh my god, you probably should have told me that after the fact, right? I probably wouldn't have even known. That just looks absolutely fantastic.
It does,
I
I
want to
cannot
try
wait.
that. And what have we got here?
So this milkshake here is a salted chocolate covered pretzel milkshake, and it is one of my favorites. I love this flavor of ice cream.
Love it. I mean, I love the fact that we call this the cheat day sundae.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's kind of not really a cheat day when it's vegan, so you're kind of like being healthy, right?
Yeah, you feel a little better with the vegan in there.
Let's try it, shall we?
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
look at this.
Yum.
Caramel, but it's vegan.
I want to get some of that vegan snickerdoodle cookie in there.
Tara, this is incredible.
Wow.
Oh my god.
That is so good.
So good, and you would not know that is vegan at
Yum.
all. Just gorgeous. And down the bottom there, we have the snickerdoodle.
Yum.
Just a great way
Yum.
to have a great time in Charleston, eating some great ice cream.
Yeah, I love that coconutty taste you
Yeah,
get from that
absolutely.
vegan whipped cream.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
So
you
good.
would never know that was vegan.
Absolutely.
Wow.
And this one here.
Yum.
Oh my god, this sundae just tastes amazing. The chocolate bits that are in it, the pretzel, you can kind of get that pretzel taste as well. This is gorgeous. I want to come back here again.
That is delicious.
This is great. You've been amazing. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me. This
No
is so
worries.
much fun.
Cheers.
Cheers.
There's nothing more American than burgers and beer. So what better place to go than Sesame Burgers and Beer? I'm meeting Jai from Jai Eats to check out the American classic, the humble hamburger.
According to food historians, the first cheeseburger was in 1924 by Lionel Sternberger. He was a 16-year-old kid working at his dad's restaurant in Pasadena, but they didn't coin the phrase cheeseburger. They called it a hamburger with cheese. Charles Kalin, he actually coined the phrase cheeseburger, but then it wasn't trademarked until 1935 by, I think it's Louis Ballast at Humpty Dumpty Drive-In in Denver. This is our Sesame Burgers and Beer, the Park Circle location. We've been here since 2006. Definitely known for our gourmet burgers with our unique toppings, local craft beers, and obviously your larger commercial grade beers as well.
And it must be Jai.
How's it going?
Good to see you.
Great to meet you.
Jai Jones from
Yes.
Jai Eats.
Correct. Yep.
Which is your Instagram handle,
It
right?
is. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thanks for inviting me here.
Absolutely.
Sesame.
Sesame Burgers and Beer.
Great. So I guess we're going to be having some.
Some burgers and probably some beer too. Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
Absolutely. Yeah. Looking forward to it.
You're a native here in Charleston?
I am. Yeah. I've been here all my life, and moved away and ended up coming back because it's a great city.
Yeah.
I love being in Charleston. I love the Low Country and.
The Lower Country. Now, what is
Yeah.
that? Everyone talks about the Lower Country. It's like something. It's coming from Australia and
Yeah.
from Los Angeles.
Yeah.
It's something I don't normally.
So it's kind of the coastal of South Carolina.
Okay.
So you have Charleston, you have kind of Hilton Head, and kind of the coastal part of
Okay.
South Carolina is considered the Low Country.
And then I guess as you go up, you kind of like as it gets higher, there's mountains.
Yeah.
Okay.
So North Carolina and all that.
Okay.
Up that way.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
So what's the food scene like here? I mean, you are taking photographs. You've got your Instagram thing going on.
It's interesting. It's grown a lot. So I started doing this, probably about 7 or so years ago.
Yeah.
And it's evolved so much from that. A lot of chefs coming in and doing really unique ethnic cuisine now,
Okay.
which is really fun. And a real interesting focus on seafood. So there's
You're right by the water.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Perfect
yeah.
place for it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So everything from oysters. Oysters are huge
Wow.
down here. Yeah. Southern cuisine. There's a great place downtown that does garlic crab rice.
Okay.
Yeah, which is incredible.
A lot of rice too.
Yeah.
What's it like living here? I mean, it's very hot.
It is. Yeah. Definitely around like June to August, it just is brutal.
It is.
So you're usually inside somewhere those days. But yeah, other than that, it's great.
I mean, growing up here,
Yep.
I guess the food wasn't always amazing as what it is now, right?
No, it's evolved a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, when I was younger, it was a lot of my family cooking.
Okay.
You know, in that traditional Southern cuisine.
Okay.
And I expanded outside of that once I, moved back to Charleston.
Okay.
And got to experience the breadth of the culinary scene here.
That's the thing. I mean, when
Yeah.
we were younger, I mean, I'm much more older than what you are, but we just didn't go out for dinner.
No.
I mean, that was like, you'd go like once a year. It was
Right,
like
yeah.
to the Chinese
Special
restaurant or something. It
occasions.
was like,
Yeah.
oh my God.
Yeah.
But now we eat out all
We
the
do,
time. And
yeah.
sometimes it's cheaper to eat out than it
Sometimes
is to cook at home by
Yeah.
telling all the ingredients.
Yeah.
So it can really work out that way.
Right. And there's so much great food here that I kind of prefer it sometimes.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
So we use certified Angus beef. It's a 7-ounce patty. We start them off on a char grill with, we have a house seasoning that we use. I'm not going to give you the recipe for that. My favorite one, the Cowboy, is definitely, it's a really, really unique burger because the colossal size onion ring on there. We use a beer batter for the onion ring fry, grilled jalapeños, and then our house smoked barbecue sauce. It's got a real nice tanginess to it. And then the build your own burger, it's a traditional cheeseburger. It has the American cheese, lettuce, tomato, onion, pickles, and then our house mayonnaise, or it's basically a roasted garlic aioli. It's just a perfect burger.
Alrighty, and here we
Oh,
go. Look at that.
Nice.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
So what have you got there? You've got one with an onion ring by the looks of things.
I think this is their Cowboy Burger.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And this one is kind of like one made to order, which is kind of it looks like it's got some healthy salad and stuff in there. And
Yeah,
we've got
there you go.
beer as well.
Beer.
So it's true, burger and beers.
Absolutely, yeah. True to the name.
So this is a local beers, right?
Yeah, so this is from Frothy Beard and Revelry, which
they're-
are 2 local breweries here in Charleston.
Right,
Yeah.
that's awesome. Alrighty, so let's have a look at this. So we've got lots of tomato,
Yep.
onion, salad in there, and some lettuce, and some amazing cheeses as well,
Yeah.
and some mustard as well. All right,
That's fantastic.
I'm gonna go in.
Yeah, go for it. How is it?
Wow, really tasty. You can
Yeah.
tell you can taste the charcoal on the burger,
Absolutely, yeah.
and that mustard on there is just stunning, and the cheese just fantastic. All right, should we try the beer as well?
Yeah, go for
Okay.
it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow, that's really fruity.
It's really good. Yeah.
What on earth is that?
Yeah.
That is so cool.
So good.
Let's dig in and eat.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do it.
It's going to eat itself. Let's go.
Cool.
After the break, I head over to meet Regina at Destiny Cafe to hear some fascinating stories about the local Gullah Geechee community and their amazing history.
So they do a Gullah Geechee tour, so they go to the plantations.
Yeah.
They get to see and learn how history needs to not repeat itself.
Absolutely.
Charleston has a long checkered history that includes the horrors of slavery and the Civil War. Regina is going to show me how to make red rice, the Gullah Geechee recipe that can be traced all the way back to the African continent. Let's hear some of her amazing story.
And Regina, great to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you too.
Well, I think it's all my pleasure because I'm going to learn a lot about your culture and your food today.
Destiny Community Cafe, we're 6 years old.
Okay.
We're a nonprofit, pay what you can cafe.
What?
People pay whatever they can afford.
Love that.
Yes.
Anyone can come here and eat and taste her amazing food, and they just pay whatever they can afford. If that means nothing, then they pay nothing. If they're going to pay a little extra, they pay a little extra.
Some people do. I've had really nice people come in and they've just ordered a sweet tea and left a $100 bill.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Our mission is to be able to allow people who are struggling or low incomes to be able to help them be better citizens.
Yeah.
So that if that's a hot meal or clothing or shelter,
Yeah.
we assist and help give them resources for all that. Charleston, South Carolina is one of the most high trafficked for enslaved Africans to come to America. What our people did when they came by passageway through the ships, they were able to smuggle the rice and the different seeds in their hair.
They're so smart.
Yeah.
For real?
Braided into the hair. Because they already knew that it was a value, and when kids were either kidnapped or forced to come over here in enslavement, they wanted to have something that if they would be able to trade off for, to hopefully be free or to be able to get a meal or something. So that's what they did. My ancestors were Gullah Geechee people, which we call Gullah Geechee because
Gullah Geechee.
Gullah Geechee, which is a language that they developed because when they have so many different languages in Africa, but when all the different tribes were brought here enslaved, they had to communicate. So they took a little bit of the English
That's so cool.
and some of the tribal languages and combined into their own language. So we can make this dish as a vegetarian dish as well, or we can make it as a meat dish. And of course, we're in the South, so we eat pork.
There we go.
So I do have pork sausage in here today.
Yep.
So normally what we do is we prepare our sausage.
Yep.
So I cut my sausage up into nice healthy pieces.
Yep.
I have 2 different sausages here because you can mix it. You can even put bacon in here. We also make this dish with shrimp.
Oh, yum. That'd be great.
So it's a lot of flexibility. So normally we put our sausage together.
Yep.
Everything goes in this beautiful one-pot cooking.
Okay.
So I get my pot ready. Just a little bit of veggie oil, a little generous amount.
So have you changed this from your grandmother's recipe at all?
A little bit. I make it a little shorter, just a little bit, because we don't always have a lot of time when we're here. So we got our onions.
Yep. Using white onions for this?
Yeah, white onions, green bell peppers. I use the red bell peppers too. Sometimes this dish, if you want, you can make it spicier, which West Africans like spicy.
Northwestern Africa is Morocco, right? Those guys have got spice on everything.
Oh yeah.
So I guess it's kind of filtered down through there.
Yeah, the heat is good for you too. So our antioxidants and all that good stuff from our red veggies, everything just goes in this pot and sautés down.
Yep.
Here with our Gullah Geechee kitchen, actually the green bell peppers pretty much go in almost all of our dishes.
For real?
Yeah.
Was it a West African thing, or was it all the way from back in Africa?
Peppers, yes, Africa.
So we got all these ideas from you guys.
Yeah.
You also some tours come through here as well, don't they? And you kind of like teach some of the kids about your culture.
So they do a Gullah Geechee tour. So they go to the plantations.
Yep.
They get to see and learn how history needs to not repeat itself.
Absolutely. That's browning up really nicely.
Yeah,
now.
it's pretty. It's caramelized. You can smell the aroma.
Yeah, love it. Okay, so what's the seasoning in here? What's in this?
That's just a blend of smoked paprika,
a
bunch of herbs and spices that we use. I normally put some parsley in there too.
Okay.
I mean, you can puree your tomatoes and just puree them down because you want your rice to have that beautiful orangey kind of almost red color.
It's red rice.
That's right, red rice.
Simmer for about 8 hours or so, or is that too long?
That's too long.
Okay.
The main thing is the broth and kind of just let it go and cook and do its own thing. But if you do have a blender, you can just blend all of this up.
Okay.
And then let it stew down.
Yeah.
And it'll be a little faster. I do a little tomato paste to thicken it up. Yeah. And then everything marinates in there.
Great.
Yeah. So now water, since we got all that broth, tomato paste.
Okay.
And then our rice, and we put the top on. And it actually, you don't have to stir it or anything. And you want to slow, because you know with tomatoes and tomato sauce, you don't want to get that. It's easy to burn. Once you burn it, you can't fix it.
Oh, yeah. So now it comes down to the rice.
The rice, long grain.
This is where it goes wrong.
Yeah.
If you're not too careful,
It can't go wrong. Because your ratio of liquids and your ratio of rice.
Okay.
So you want one of rice and then 2 of the liquids.
Okay, great.
So I eyeballed that. That's about 2.
Yeah,
and
great.
then that's my rice.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Just like Grandma used to do.
Yeah, like Grandma used to do. So yeah, and that's it. And look at this. This is so beautiful. And you'll see.
That looks like a stew. That looks so cool.
And that'll all marinate together. And that's a meal by itself.
Now it's the tasting time. Oh wow, look at that. I mean, this is a dish that has been refined over many, many generations. In fact, goes all the way back to Nigeria. So it's a real honor to be able to just taste her food and taste her culture. Look at the rice. That's really kind of cooked al dente, as they'd say in Italian, right?
Yeah.
Look at that. Perfect. Gonna try some.
Yeah, please do.
Want to get a bit of everything, a bit of sausage. Oh.
It's hot.
Ooh. Oh, it tastes good.
Thank you.
I can really taste a lot of this.
Yeah.
Which is kind of great. And the rice is cooked to perfection. Love the pork. What I love the most is the vegetables and the flavor you get from all those vegetables. It's just gorgeous. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank
I've had a wonderful time here.
Me too.
And I've learned so much.
Yes.
Thanks, Regina. I really appreciate it.
Thank you too.
I'm going to eat this right now.